So congratulations on the battle that your party fought, but I'd imagine that as close as it was, there must be a tinge of disappointment that you didn't quite get over the line.
Well, I said all the way through, we'd give it our best shot, we'd run it close, and boy, we ran it close. I said we'd come a good second, we came a very good second. It's difficult, you know, we're 8 weeks old today, we didn't really have any data, and we didn't quite persuade enough Conservative voters here that we were the only ones that could beat the Labour Party, and that's the message now in many seats, that if you want to stop Labour, you're going to have to vote for the Brexit Party, not for the Conservatives. But listen, you know, we've had a great campaign. We're very pleased with our score.
The Labour candidate outgoing was seriously disgraced. It was a very, very heavy voting Brexit constituency. You did so well in the EU elections. People are going to be saying, well, EU elections, that was a protest vote. They can't actually make the difference when it comes to an electing MP.
Well, as I say, you know, we're currently polling 26% in the national opinion polls, 6 points above everybody else. And one of the difficulties is, in by-elections, you're up against big professional party machines. We're very new. We started off with zero data. Labour had been knocking on doors here for months, years even, collecting, you know, households that are going to vote for them or might vote for them. Look, we're very, very new. We've got a lot more development to do, but this is a big, strong, positive start, be in no doubt about that.
So you're 6 points ahead in the opinion polls, according to this YouGov poll. Would you be ready were a general election to be called, Nigel? Could you have candidates in all the various constituencies to try and take advantage of that?
Well, if it was next week, no, obviously. But we have got 2,500 people that have applied to be general election candidates. We're going through those at the moment. And there is a big date coming up. The 31st of October is the new date we're supposed to leave the European Union. All I can say is this: if we don't leave the European Union on that date with a clean Brexit that frees us, delivers the result of the referendum, then this party will go on even stronger than it's done in its first 8 weeks.
One of the messages that I think the Conservatives are trying to keep going out there is that actually your position is helping Jeremy Corbyn because it's splitting the anti-Labour vote. And certainly, you know, they would say that actually come back to us, stay with us, otherwise your Prime Minister is going to be Jeremy Corbyn. And in this by-election, that's kind of what happened, didn't it? The votes got split. Labour went through.
No, quite the other way round. This was a two-horse race between Labour and the Brexit Party, and that was clear for the last couple of weeks. Had just a few more Conservatives realised that if they wanted to stop Labour, the only way to do it was to back the Brexit Party, then we would have actually got over the line. And look, you know, Mrs May told us 108 times we were leaving on March the 29th. We didn't. We now have a series of leadership candidates telling us we're going to leave on the 31st of October. I don't believe a word any of them say anymore. It's a very, very big if. It's going to take somebody of courage and conviction to take this country out of the European Union on the 31st of October. At the moment, I don't see anyone that's going to do it. In many ways, I hope I'm wrong, because I want us to leave the European Union. I want that referendum to be delivered upon, but there's a long way to go. Lots of times I've met the President that you don't know about because it's been in public. I'm a friend of his. It's as simple as that. I never discuss private conversations, but all I will say is, firstly, he is a true believer that Brexit is the right thing for this country to do. And secondly, when it comes to a trade deal between the USA and the UK, what I was really struck by, not so much by him, but other people I met from the administration, is how advanced their work is. You know, they are ready with their side of the negotiation, and I'm also worried that our government appears to have done almost nothing. So the issues around British politics now are not just about trust, they're about the competence of people that are doing the job too.
And President Trump hasn't been hugely supportive of Theresa May's approach, has he, to put it mildly? But this week he was rather nice about her.
Well, Theresa May, as you say, is standing down as Prime Minister today, and whatever she's done politically, on a human level, she's had a pretty rough time, and I thought the President was very nice to her.